Good morning, this is Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 15 minutes. I think I'll be watching Starbucks out of the opening gates, and I say that just because these are live in the sense of I don't know what's coming next. So this is not a voiceover. I haven't already recorded everything, and now I'm coming back and talking about and explaining what's already happened. I don't know what's coming next. So right now, I think, like I said, I'll be watching SBUX Starbucks, but that is subject to change. But I'll pause the video for now, and I will get the video rolling back at the open. All right, the market just opened, and change of plans. Going to be watching ZEN out of the opening gates. Going to let the first minute play out, and we'll let that play out here on the video here. See how it forms. And not a whole lot of action right now. Oh, all right, there is an imbalance. All right, now it should start to get a little bit more active. There we go. Okay, now we're in business here. Like to see it bouncing. That's good. Again, not willing to take anything, though, with that first minute. Maybe even the first couple minutes, but we'll have to see how that plays out. Watching a couple ones off screen. WDC. That's looking pretty good here. Yeah, interesting. Unless that one just would like to see it bounce back up. Can't, if this thing wants to drop straight back down, can't work with that. But I also want to definitely keep a close eye on Zen. 92 is certainly going to be a key level to watch here. But I'd like to see it bounce more and then come back down. There's SBUX, which I mentioned right at the beginning of the video. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, no setup there. Just open and then straight down. So nothing I can really do in that regard. WDC, let's see. So 50-50, 51-50. Potentially a short-sided tray here. Oh, I only got 210 shares. Partial fill. That's disappointing. Well, we'll go with 210 shares then. And let's see if this thing wants to break down through those lows. I got to be careful. I don't want to miss out on other things because I'm sitting, I don't like the opportunity cost. So I'm going to take the $44 and I want to come back over to Zen because it's hard to see there because of that big gap down. But yeah, 92.75 could be very, very interesting if it wants to come back down. 92.75. Yep, 92.75. I like that a lot. Let me get that alerted. 92.75. Flush point, 1 minute. So watching very closely here. We got a great looking candle here that's starting to take shape. But I want 92.75 with an anticipated break down through 92. Again, I hopped out of WDC just because it didn't even get full share size, so I don't want to, the opportunity cost to miss out on something else because I'm sitting there waiting for this thing to break. And even if it does break, with 210 shares, it's one of those questions of, okay, well, yeah, sure, it was a winning trade, but I mean, you could have made more if you just gotten out and put it into something else. Now, to be fair, maybe I could put in something else and lose. That's always a possibility. And SBUX just continues Starbucks to get beat up. But yeah, still like in 92.75, so a little bit of a patience game on this one right now. But I mean, the market's been open 4 minutes. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and pause, and if a setup comes along, and as I say that, what's going on here with mRNA? Oh, super choppy though. Barely any volume in the thing. You know, maybe even 93 at this point, and then anticipate the break of 92.75. Say I watch a 93. So let's see if it wants to start to come back down. All right, I will pause for now. Well, Zen is not cooperating at all. Continues to grind higher and higher. What is the low of that? 95. So maybe a move here at 95.25. That's an interesting candle that's taking shape here. Let's see if it wants to break down through 95.50 though. In there at 95.50. I think this thing wants to pull back here. Let's see if it wants to come down below 95. There we go, getting some movement. Oh, wow, that fast it snapped right back up. Let's see if it wants to come back down. Again, 95 seems to be that key break. Not necessarily breaking down through it, but can it actually stay down below it? Let's see what happens. Okay, took off 100 shares there. So very well could still be a losing trade, but I wanted to make sure I got some out just in case it did bounce, but it seems to be now going in my favor. There we go. Let's see if we can get down to 94. Perfect, through there. Still have 300 shares left. Let's see if we can get 93.50 here. Still have 200 shares left. Can we get a push a little bit more? Yeah, this 93.50 mark is going to be definitely a golden goose level. Oh, there's a bigger bounce. I don't like that. Still have 100 shares left if it wants to come back down, but yeah, I don't like that bounce one bit. But let's see if it wants to reject back off that area and come back down. All right, I will call it good there for $434. Puts me at 479 on the day. Market's been open 14 minutes. So waited patiently, got the move. It did unfortunately bounce back up on me, but hey, you know what? $479 in 13 minutes. I will take it. But yeah, if there's another nice setup out there, I mean, I still do like 93.50. Very, very interesting level. In fact, you know what? What did I say that was? 93.50? I think I'm not think I am. I'm going to be willing to take that trade just on reduced share size. That way, if I am wrong, then, you know, yeah, I'll give back some gains. But if I'm right, if I can pick up, you know, just even a little bit of a scalp, that could be a good situation there. So I'm going to watch that 93.50 because that is certainly a very interesting level still. Oh, wow. WDC just lost track of that one. Nice rollover move. All right, but let's watch 93.50. $93.50. Yeah, so risk $200. So even if I'm wrong, I'm still, you know, $275, which I can live with that. Yeah, it doesn't want to break down through there. Okay, in there at 93.57. So let's see if it does indeed want to come down through that area. As I said earlier, 93.50 is definitely seemingly that golden goose location. There is the break. But nothing really happened on the break. Let's see if it wants to give it another try. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and pause for now. I'm not going to let this video extend out when we're watching just kind of paint dry right now. So I will pause for the time being. All right, I am probably going to be taking the loss here. So definitely glad I only did 100 shares. Because as I said, if I'm wrong, it cost me right around a couple $100, but still be up nicely green. Not quite willing to wave the white flag yet. Still think there could be a chance that it rolls back over, but maybe not at this point. So, well, that was a huge volume candle there. But the range really tightened up on me. I mean, these candles are so narrow right now. All right, all out there. So ended up taking a loss on that. But still, 9:51, 21 minutes in, up $287, which I am very, very happy with. Gave it a try, did not quite work out. What's going on with WDC here? Oh, once again, $50. Interesting level, 50, 51. So this is really a question of, am I willing to go red on the day? I don't know if I am. I don't know if I want to just call it good or not, because if I'm wrong on this one, that would, I suppose I could reduce position size, but then it's, you know, is it even really worth? Oh, Tesla's got an interesting thing. What is that, 1090? Let's watch 1090 here on Tesla. Okay, that's only $50. Yeah, all right. 1090. So that's $100. Yeah, never mind on Tesla. All right, watching WDC here, looking like it might be wanting to roll back over. Coming back down. All right, I will pause. Watching 50 here for a potential short on WDC. I want to see it come down to 50. Just a little bit further. Remember last time I tried to trade WDC, only got a partial fill. Very, very interesting 5-minute chart taking shape here. And again, I want to see $50. All right, I will pause for now, but if it looks like it's going to, well, I better keep it rolling. I don't want to miss the entry point. All right, I will pause. Okay, maybe coming into play here. Getting close. Oh, so close. Wow. Still watching. Watching closely here. Wow. I don't know. Do I even want to get in now? Is this thing just going to be some sort of slow mover, even if it... What is the low? Even if it tests low, I mean, that's still about 50 cents. So, yeah, I could see that. But look at that bounce. Once again, 50 held strong. So that's why I was waiting for confirmation. Did not get it. But I will say if 50 wants to come back into play, then I'm still very interested. But for now, never mind. Wow, and look at that move off of it. Big spike to the upside. I am watching 50.25 now. But, whew. That's sometimes waiting for confirmation can cost you. But in this situation... It worked out very, very well. But yeah, I'm interested still at 50.25 if that wants to now come into play. Potentially a fake break to the upside here, but I will pause. All right, what I'm curious about here, and probably be my last trade, is step one, let's see a breakout of these highs. And then step two would be to see the price start to come back down with the idea of maybe a fake breakout is about to play out here. But obviously none of this can take place until it basically gets above, I'm going to call it 97.50. So 97, a break of 97.50, and then for it to potentially come down, let's see, to 97. I like that actually. So yeah, let's see it. Step one again, get above 97.50. And then step two would be okay, there we go. Step one complete. Let's see if it wants to come back down to 97. Again, maybe this is a true strong breakout. That's very, very realistically a possibility too. But let's see if this thing wants to now all of a sudden come back down to 97. Okay, nope. I don't like that candle. Now, had its pause there at 97, went sideways for a candle, and then broken, I like that, but I'm not going to take that setup, even though I realize, well, Clay, but it's working. Yeah, it's working in hindsight, but I definitely didn't feel comfortable with it based on that. Ooh, LCID. Been watching this one. Yeah, I do like it. I don't know. That's kind of, well, I like it at 35.75, but I don't know. That might still be a little bit of ways away. So I'll go ahead and pause. I do like 96.50 here for a potential short on, once again, ZEN. So it'll be one of these needs to either break down and start to move, or I got to hop out relatively quickly. So it'll be a tight stop. Did I miss it? Oh, I missed it. There's my order sitting there. I'm trying to see if it wants to give me a back test, but it does not. So, all right, well, never mind on that one. There it goes. But I was just a bit too slow. I would have been looking for at least 96. So, I mean, it still wouldn't not have been at my target yet. So now I'm kind of hoping this thing snaps back upwards so that I can say, oh, okay, well, good. I missed out on what would have been a wrong trade. But right now it's actually looking pretty good. Again, 96 would have been the original target. But what's going on with FUTU here? Nope. Too late on that one. All right, there's 96 approaching. Bummer. Oh, wow, FUTU just nasty, nasty candle. Wow. Put an order out there at 53.51. See if I can try to play this flush if it wants to keep on moving to the downside. Okay, so order at 53.51. Looking for a fast move down through 54 and then a snap back up. I'd be willing to build a bigger position size in this one. But step one, got to be able to break 54 and then also a fast break down through 54. But I will pause for now, just as I know the video is starting to get stretched out here. Okay, broke through 54. Again, I'm at 53.51. I will pause. All right, watching 53.75 in there. Looking for the move or continuated move to the downside. First target minimum 53.50. Like I said, I'm looking for the continued momentum here. Whew. All right, there we go. Nice. Let's see if I can get a little bit more than that. Took off 25 there. $53.25 next potential area. Could very realistically bounce from there, given that these are the lows, but we got the breakdown through, so let's see if this thing can get down through 53 now at this point. Go ahead and take off another. Okay, knocking on the door 53. Can it get that break? There we go. Still have 50 shares. So let's just try to work for me here. There we go. Looking at 52.50 now as the next potential area. Okay, going to take off 25 more there. I mean, I definitely got the move relative to what I was risking. So at this point, really just a question of, you know, how much time do I want to sit around and let 25 shares work for me? But, you know, that's not really, every little bit I get now just compounds onto the fact of, you know, relative to what was being risked, the upside. What is that high? Yeah, so if this goes up over 53.15, yep, I will be out. Oh, we're knocking on the door that fast, huh? So watching 53.15 as my, all right, got to get out. All right. So $59 there. Not a huge score, but again, you know, I'm with you. In hindsight, Clay, why didn't you do 500 shares? That would have been a fantastic trade. Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. That would have been basically, could have been a $500 trade. But had I been wrong and had it bounced, now I'm looking at a loss where maybe I go red on the day, which, you know, I just wasn't quite willing to do. Yeah, so there we go. Got a little bit back. Again, I get it. Geez, Clay, 59 bucks. Well, yeah, I mean, but what happens if I'd gone full share size, and what happens if it had gone against me? Then, you know, you'd be saying, and I'd be saying the same thing. Well, why did I go full share size? Why didn't I just do 100 shares? But that's, you know, the kind of the cruel nature of hindsight. But I am definitely calling it good here. So yeah, about an hour of trading, not quite 15 minutes of trading, for $346, which includes right around that $200 losing trade. So if I can, you know, lose 200 bucks in a day, but still be walking away with 346, I will take it. And it is what it is. So if you enjoy this live trade video, these are not the easiest videos to make because they are live. I have to talk to you. I have to think about what I'm going to say to you. I have to think about my own trade plans. I have to make alerts in the community. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but they are possible. But it is also why I don't do them every day. But I do want to make sure that they remain helpful and, you know, entertaining to you. So if you do enjoy these, please do two things: hit that like button, and then down below leave a comment, even if it's just saying hi, a number, a smiley face, a ticker symbol that you traded today. But those two things go a long way in communicating to me that you enjoyed the video. So please do those, and as long as I know people are enjoying these videos, then I will definitely keep making them. So everybody take care. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.